13 of the 2022 season. And coming up next is the Jets leader at quarterback. Your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Jets and the Vikings, just ahead on EA Sports.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at US Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the New York Jets and the Minnesota Vikings. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 45-yard line. They're going to look to throw. Right back to Davis. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll look to run with Hall. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, Week 13 here in the NFL, first weekend of December. Playoff races definitely coming into focus now, and we got a couple of good ones in prime time. Tonight, national audience gets a look at the Colts for a second straight weekend. This time they're at Dallas, 7:20 Central Time for that kick. And then Monday night, Saints and Bucks from Tampa. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Back to throw here. Steps away to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Dancing to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field that took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
But again, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone. But it's New York ready to go again offensively. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Forced out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball down.
Another go-around now for the Jets offense. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. They'll look to throw here. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. They go play action here on 1st down. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Problems on 3rd down so far in this 1st half, relatively small sample. The Jets head out on offense here to start this 3rd quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong 1st half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the 1st half, most of their focus was in the passing game. But to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now. But we saw that he had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. This offense comes back out onto the field. On play action, they'll throw. On the move to his left. And he's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Corey Davis with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets are back within a score. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So trying for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they... And New York set to take the field. First down, he'll drop to throw it. Rolling to his left. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Garrett Wilson. 35 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career.
The New York set to take the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you.
This is caught inside the 15. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 43 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Looking to throw. He's got it. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defender to grab as well.
But a good point there is they were able to connect. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal. There's a quarterback sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. It's their quarterback scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Jets add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. And that's certainly an important time. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Steps away. And this is caught. He hits Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. to his left. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. One more time with Hall. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ballgame. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere.
Another drive coming up for New York's offense. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. Second and 11. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed in intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Jets, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Buffalo to take on the Bills. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, it was a win they